Hey guys, it's Katie again. If you can't tell, I look really greasy looking and my hair is a mess and you wanna know why? It's because I'm stressed. When I get like this, I have clumps of hair coming out at any given moment and I have mental breakdowns, I cry at the stupidest things, I'm just really stressed out. And anyway, one of the things that's really been bothering me lately is the fact, I just got out of high school and I'm faced with all these decisions, college, what I'm doing for my future. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but it's a matter of getting there. Getting there is the hardest part. And, they say that, life isn't just going from point A to point B. It's really, everything along the way. But I can't help but think I want to be at point B right now. And it really hurts me, because I have so many things I want to do and I just can't seem to do them. I plan to go to college downstate near Indy, IUPUI, I believe. I don't care if you try and hunt me, I really don't. And I plan to try and move in with my fiance. I mean, that's a whole nother story in and of itself. I'll explain it a bit. But, it's signing up for courses. It's signing up for school in general. I'm not doing anything till the spring. And I just can't help but think, I could be doing this so much sooner and so much quicker, and that weighs on me a lot. And I can't help but think that I feel I could be doing more, I guess, is what I want to say. I'm not sure. But that's got me particularly stressed as my future and what's going to happen and where I'm going. Because I've got it planned, it's just doing it. It's just getting time to do it. Another thing that really stresses me out, love, is being with my fiance. I have no qualms in saying he is my fiance, but right now, at least in this very moment, we are not together. He and I, through problems created entirely by myself, this is so hard. Through problems created entirely by myself, we have had, not the healthiest relationship. In the beginning, when I first met him, I was 15 and he was 21. I think, say what you will, I don't care. And, it was good. It was a long distance relationship, but we were able to make it. And I valued that more than anything. But, through a long distance relationship, you tend to get pretty lonely and you tend to you crave that person, I guess, is what I want to say. And you just want everything with them, especially if you love them and would give anything for them. And if he's watching this right now, sweetheart, I would give anything for you, and I hope you know that. I had wayward feelings, so we took a break, so that was my fault. We got back together, everything was good, but I had this emptiness inside of me, and I wasn't able to be by myself. And so I broke it off and I was with someone else again. And I regret ever doing that to him. And, I can't help but feel that I could do things a lot better with him. After that last breakup, I got back together with him, through all this shit I pulled, through all my stunts, and I got dropped on my ass pretty hard. Forgive my language. He found he was pretty lonely too without me there, and he tried to find someone else, and he's finding that it's not working either, and we want to get back together, and I want to start from where we were, I guess. And kind of, anyway. And I guess what I want to say is that I know we'll get back together. I believe, hello, I believe we will get back together. It's a matter of time. And I want to move downstate with him. He's 2.5 hours away from me right now. And we text occasionally, but, you know, his girlfriend's kind of controlling and manipulative. And I don't appreciate that. But then again, I was someone similar. And I realize that now. And I feel it and I regret it. And not a day goes by now that I don't think I really screwed this up. And I owe it to him and myself to do this one last time. To give it the full shot. Guys, this is really hard for me. I'm so sorry. I love him, and you know, I wholeheartedly believe that, you know, just because I look in one direction or another, I honestly can't picture my life without him in it, in that manner. I love him. I really do. I wouldn't have cried as hard as I did when he left me. You know, I wouldn't have struggled for nearly a year without him because I thought I was chasing what I wanted, and it wasn't what I wanted. And God, I'm crying. Sorry, guys. I realized how much I screwed up. Big time. Big time. And that's a big stress in my life. And I guess until I'm back with him, that's not going to change. That stress will always be there. I can't tell you how many nights I've cried and missed him and told myself I'm an idiot for letting this happen. I used to cut myself because I was so stressed and because there were things that I couldn't change. And that's what stress does to you. Stress really makes you just lose control. I guess is the way to say it. Another thing that really stresses me out is my family. I'm from a very, very dysfunctional family, if I have to be honest. My sister's 26, lives out in New Mexico, and she's been on her own since she was like 15. She had a one-way trip, she had a round trip ticket, but never came back to, you know, home when we were living in North Carolina. I mean, that was gone. And, you know, so she's been gone, but that really hurt my mom. And my dad, my father, sorry, not a dad. Takes a lot to be a dad. My father was a child molester, and so was his other daughter that he had by another marriage. And when I was little and when my sister was younger, we were victims. And that weighs heavily upon my mom every day, so much that she drinks and drinks and drinks. And she doesn't realize that she's not just, you know, that she's drowning in her own pain, but she's hurting everyone else. And just today she decided that now was a good time to pick a fight with me about, you know, me going to see Amy, my sister, and that my choices disappoint her, and that I'm her disappointment. How do you live with that, you know? I've faced this for 18 years of my life. Since I was little, my mom's been drinking and drinking. And you know what? I don't care if the internet knows, because this is my vent, this is my vlog, you know. And how do you deal with that? You know, I mean, I know my problems might seem petty to someone else, but I guess a person of my caliber can't always handle it. I've been strong for so long. And there's a point where I've tried giving up. About a year ago, I tried hurting myself. I tried suffocating myself to death with a belt. And why is this so difficult? I've never told this to anybody. And I realized how utterly terrified I was to let that happen. To not know what would be my future. To not know if I would have any kids, if I'd get married, or anything. I was so utterly terrified. It's a big deal to me, you know, if I see someone hurting themselves, or, you know, threatening to hurt themselves, or they're depressed, or, you know, they feel like the world has turned their back on them. Guys, the world hasn't turned its back on you. There are so many good people out there. People like me, even, that want to see you succeed, and that want to know that you're doing okay. And, you know, I have a couple friends that, you know, they struggle with their own problems too. And we've become good friends because we share our problems and tell each other about our stressors. And I think that's really cool. I've made some really good friends that I think I'll keep through college and my lifetime because of that. Stress, it may be natural, but I know we all don't want it. And it's good to have people help you there and help you with that. So I'm glad that I do have people in my life that do help me. I really am. I had other things. I'm leaving. So, I guess that's all I have to say. Tell me what your stressors are. Come talk to me, you know, send me a message, or if you know me in real life, you know, call me up, text me. Say, hey, Katie, I'm having a problem. Can I talk to you about it? I mean, I have so many offers for me to talk to people. They've offered me help, and I'm very thankful that they do. And I wish I took their offers, you know, to heart more. But I guess I don't, because in a way I find a way to deal with my own stressors. I listen to music. I don't cut myself anymore. I cope in different ways than most people do. I'm a deep thinker. I guess that solves a lot of it. I kind of think through my own problems. But it does help to have someone to talk to. So find that friend to talk to. You'd be surprised. Find those friends to talk to. You know, coworkers, family. Find someone to trust. That's all you have to do. Yeah. Okay. Tell me what your stresses are. Love you guys. Bye.